Hello, legendary leaders, and welcome back to another enlightening episode of Legendary Leadership Bites. I'm your host, Fatah Khan, a mid career transformation coach, an author, and a TEDx speaker. Today, I'm going to bring up an interesting topic, which is going to help you to build high performing teams. So, the topic is why trust is the key to high performing teams. We all know that trust is the most important factor for anybody to actually build that great relationship. Trust, if we can look at it, it's the foundation upon which high performing teams are built. Like if you see the foundation, if you see, even if you have to compare this with the analogy of any high raised building, what is the foundation for it? The foundation, in terms of like the way the foundation has been laid, if that is very strong, only then the building, right, or that particular apartment can stand very strong, right? So that is the same thing even when it comes to teams. When you have trust as the foundation, then it can be like it can go to multiple floors, it can actually grow very fast, and it can stay very strong while the team has been growing. So if you look at trust, I'm going to share with you some of the key elements, like in terms of the points that can help us understand why trust is essential for unlocking the full potential of your team members, and it becomes the key to high performing teams. What are these? Number one, it fosters open communication. Now, trust will always encourage open communication, right? When people feel trusted, when your team members will feel trusted, they will have open communication. In terms of when individuals are able to trust one another, think of the team bonding, think of the collaboration that would happen, think of like how different team members and also different teams can actually come together to build something really great, right? And this will happen without people actually having the fear of being judged. People actually do not have the fear of like losing or failing, because this is the place where people would come together to create something really big. So that's number one. Number two is build strong relationship. Now any team, if you see, will work and then perform really great when they have a strong bonding and relationship. And even you as a leader, if you have to get the work done from your team members, you need to have the strong bonding and relationship. Think of a scenario like when the clients have been highly demanding and you will have to actually work for late hours, or even if you like, if you have to actually, the deadlines are going to be something that are crunched and crushed, and then you have to actually deliver even before the committed times. Will these situations come? Yes, of course. In real life, in business, these kinds of situations come. But why would people go ahead and then stretch and then work during weekends or late hours, or actually go ahead and then like do beyond whatever is expected from them? Why would they do that? Is it because just because you would actually pay more money to them, right? In some scenarios you may not be able to even do that. But why would your team members go ahead and perform and actually help the organization and you as a leader to get success? It is because of strong relationship. So when you bring trust as the factor, it helps in actually strengthening the relationship among the team members, the relationship between a leader and the team member, right? Because when individuals trust one another, when individuals are able to like look at one another from the place of trust, then they can build that strong relationship. So that's number two. Number three is promotes collaboration and innovation. See, only when the teams are able to come together, right, only then something great can be built. Think of people working in silos. Like, can they bring their ideas together and then can they actually build something great? No, right? But when they have the trust, right? Two scenarios: when the team members are operating from the place of no trust, what will happen? Would they actually come together to build something great? No, they will always have the fear that, hey, somebody would take credit of my work, somebody like would not be something like they will be able to help me, right? Someone is actually trying to pull me down. What happens during these situations is the team will not operate together. But only when trust comes in between the factor for the team members, when they trust each other, they go ahead and collaborate. And when your team members collaborate, who wins? Your team members win, like everyone in the team wins. You win as a leader, and the organization is ultimately winning and getting success, because the kind of relationship or the kind of foundation you have laid is something that can help the entire organization. So it actually promotes collaboration and also innovation. When team members think of it, when trust is something that they operate from, do you think they will actually have the fear of judgment? No, they will not have the fear of judgment. So when they are not having the fear of judgment, they will come openly with all their ideas, whether they feel that's a stupid idea or like no idea, of course is a stupid idea, right? Whether they feel that their idea is a smaller idea or a bigger idea, whether they feel if the idea is making logic or practical or not, they will still put it on the table. Why? Because they are operating from the place of trust. They trust team members, that the team members are not going to judge them, they are not going to make fun of them, and they trust the team members are going to support and encourage them. And when that happens, your teams can operate at the highest potential, and that will help you as a leader to make the organization win. So that's number 3, which is promote culture, collaboration and innovation. And then number 4 is increases accountability and commitment. Now, we all know that if we have to get success, one of the thing that will help us is accountability, like someone holding us accountable. So what if your team members hold each other accountable? Do you think that helps? Yes, of course that will help, right? And what if you have the accountability which is happening between all the team members, they are holding each other accountable? You as a leader can be relaxed, right? You as a leader can travel, can take care of stuff, and then your team can actually look at bigger stuff, because your teams are able to like hold each other accountable and taking the extreme ownership. That will help you and that will help the organization. But how would that happen? When trust becomes the foundation, your teams will hold each other accountable, and also the commitment will be high, right? In places where trust comes, commitment is high. Because when people feel trusted, when people think of this, when people feel trusted, that yes, whatever I'm going to contribute here, it is going to be valued. When people feel trusted, yes, my contribution is appreciated, acknowledged, respected, right? Yes, I'm being trusted here in my organization. Then they will not feel like they're just doing their work. They will feel like something where they are a part of that particular organization, an integral part of that organization, and playing a very critical role. In that case, they will have high commitment and they will hold each other accountable. So that is what trust can bring you. And the last one which I want to share is it enhances performance and results. Of course, as a leader, what you need to always look at is the kind of results that you can generate. See, because any business cannot be just growing because of the kind of talk that they do or the vision or the mission they have. No, it is all about the results, right? You might have a great vision, but are you able to generate results? Because if you cannot generate results, if you cannot generate revenue or profit for your organization, then organization cannot sustain. So results are a most critical part of any organization. Now when you are able to bring trust as a factor, it will actually help your employees to do more. When they are actually doing more, when they are taking more actions, right, and strategic actions, actually it will enhance the performance of the team members and it will bring great results to the organization. Now do you see how actually one factor, just one factor, which is trust, can bring a lot of things for your organization, can help you to actually become a great leader, and of course a legendary leader who is actually helped the organization to grow big and get success. So if I have to summarize this, why trust is key to high performing teams, the 5 important factors I would say is: fosters open culture, builds strong relationship, promotes collaboration and innovation, increases accountability and commitment, and enhances performance and results. So thank you once again, legendary leaders, for being here on this particular episode of LLB with Fatah Khan. Until our next episode, keep leading with purpose and impact. Stay inspired, stay influential. Thank you.